Welcome back, my dear students. The under one very important property of the fluid in day-to-day life we are using this one. Where we are using this property here now? In case of the petrol bunks and diesel bunks and all, when we are filling the fuels for our vehicles. So on that display of that the petrol filling that pump, that display you can observe there will be the one unit, or one quantity it is written, that is called as a specific gravity. Very important that property. This is one property of the fluid. How this property has been taken, this specific gravity. This specific gravity is unitless quantity. It is not having any unit. It is the unitless. Why it is unitless we will see here now. Why it is unitless here now? Specific gravity, what we are doing, we are comparing all the fluids, means liquids as well as gases, to the standard fluids. First one, for the liquid, what is the standard fluid here? For the liquids here, standard that fluid is, it is the water. Water is taken as a standard fluid in case of the liquids here. So, other than that water, whatever the kinds of the liquids are there, they are compared with the water. Water is a standard. Its density, its specific gravity is standard. Then other fluids, other liquids are there, they are comparing with this. That's why for the liquid, that the water having a specific gravity of the water here now, specific gravity of the water is 1 here at normal temperature and pressure. Specific gravity of the water is 1 for liquids here now. So next, if any liquid, if you take diesel and petrol here, if I take diesel and petrol, so specific gravity comes here now. It is the, for example, if I take a petrol here now, if I take a petrol, it will comes less than 1. If any liquid, it will comes specific gravity less than 1, means less than the water. Then these liquids are called as the light liquids here. These liquids are called as the light liquids. Means what? They are lighter than the water. Light means lighter than the water, because water is the standard fluid here now. Like petrol, diesel, you take kerosene, you take all these kinds of the fluids, liquids will comes here. The next here, certain liquids are there. They are having the specific gravity is there. It is the, for example, lubricant oil, it is greater than 1. Having greater than 1, specific gravity is greater than 1, means what? They are heavier than the water. These liquids are called as the heavy liquids here. What are this one now? Lubricant oil you take, some edible oil you take, and also that liquid like the honey you take. Likewise, that they are called as the heavy liquids here. So in case of heavy liquids, if I take a mercury, mercury is having very important that mercury is very heavy here now, very heavy. The mercury is having that specific gravity of that mercury Hg. Mercury Hg is how much here now? 13.6 here. See this one. Water has specific gravity only 1, whereas mercury has 13.6, means almost more than 13 times of the water. Means if I take this much of water, it is having that weight is there. Weight, it has a weight. If I take only this much of mercury, weight is same. So therefore, the mercury is very heavy here now. So it has the specific gravity is 13.6 here now. They are heavy liquids are there. The next, it is for the liquid here now. And how to define this specific gravity here? So this one now here, how to define this one now specific gravity here? Specific gravity is the ratio of, for liquids I will take here now, for the liquids here. For the liquids, it is the ratio of, what this one now, the density of the any liquid, because we are taking for the liquid here now, any liquid to the density of the water. So density of the liquid, any liquid, if you take any liquid to the density of the water here now. So then it is called as the specific gravity in case of the liquids here now. So specific gravity of the water will becomes 1. Why? Here also water, here also water. This is also density, this is also density. If you take a mass density here now, kg per meter cube here, kg per meter cube here, both will get cancelled, it will become a unitless. It is a unitless quantity here now. So therefore, this is the specific gravity of the liquid here now. How we can define here in this case. This one we can write in terms of mass density as well as in terms of the weight density also. So how this one now? So weight density of any liquid divided by the weight density of the water. But both has to be written in the same unit, because at the last it has to come a unitless quantity here now. So therefore it may be mass density in terms of mass density, maybe in terms of weight density. This is about the liquid here now. For the gases here, what is the standard fluid it is there? For the gases, that standard fluid is air here now. Standard fluid is the air, is the standard fluid here in this case. So what is this one now? What is this one now? Air is there here now. So how to give this specific gravity for this gases here now? For gases, it is the ratio of the density of the any gas to the density of the air here. So therefore, in case of the gases, specific gravity is 1. So therefore, 1 for the gases, specific gravity is 1 means it is a air. You can tell it is a air here now at NTP condition here now. And nitrogen, helium, heavy, low, it depends on the 1 here now. Less than 1, light gas. That means more than 1. In case of gases, it is a heavy gas. How we can take here now? So once again, it may be written in terms of the mass density. It may be written in terms of the weight density also. Any gas to the, that is the weight density of the air also we can write here. This is the specific gravity of the liquid as well as gases here now. Very very important unit, property here. The last under one property is here now. That under one property, that is called the vapor pressure here. Ninth property, it is called as the vapor pressure. What is this vapor pressure here now? This vapor pressure, as we know, the boiling of any liquid, if you take boiling of the liquid, it not only depends on the temperature, it also depends on the pressure. What do you mean by this here? So at the normal temperature and pressure, water will boils at 100 degrees centigrade, right? At normal pressure. If the pressure will decreases, means atmospheric pressure is 101.32 kilopascal. If the pressure I will make it 50 kilopascal, then water will also at the boil also at the same temperature? No. So water will boils at the lower pressure at the lower temperature. Water may boils at 50 degrees centigrade. Water may boils at normal temperature also at the very low pressure. So therefore, at a certain zone, what happens? The pressure will decreases in such a way that water will starts boiling at a low temperature. Even though at 25 degrees centigrade also water will starts boiling, it will become some vapor here. In the container, if the water will becomes vapor here now, so then again that water particles, vapor particles are there, they will apply certain pressure on this water here now, then it is called as the vapor pressure property. This vapor pressure property, it is there, it is different for the different liquids here. Definitely. So then next one, this is a very important that property. It will create certain damages also in case of the equipments. How this one now? At very low pressure, water will starts at a low temperature, that bubbles will form, that bubbles will go on the surface of the turbine blades and all, they will collapse. Once they will collapse, there will be the pitting action, cavitation will be taking place. So therefore, it is very dangerous. That's why vapor pressure property has to study here now. So therefore, this is the property, this is called as the vapor pressure that property. So these are some properties. Now I will stop video here. Thank you very much.